Thanks for tuning in to Red Belt Radio. The following episode is scheduled for one fall. I'm Jason, and this show is dedicated to World Wonder Ring Stardom. Today I'm covering every match to make for All-Star Grand Queendom 2025, which takes place on April 27th. Stardom is swinging for the fences this year in an attempt to build their biggest show of all time. This means they will have to surpass the high bar set by 2023's All-Star Grand Queendom, with its 5,539 fans that attended. Though I couldn't track down the original source, it has been stated and repeated often that Stardom is hoping to draw an utterly insane 10,000 ticket sales this time around. Using a very, very rough estimate, an average ticket price of 10,000 yen multiplied by 10,000 purchases gives Stardom a show that brings in the equivalent of $670,000 in ticket sales, according to the currency conversion at the time of this recording. Hitting this number will require Stardom to deck the halls with one amazing match after another, and they seem to pretty much be on their way to doing so. I'm going to go over every confirmed match that has been announced for this card, and all of the other matches that I think Stardom should book in order to shatter their company records. If you find these transmissions valuable, please give this a like, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment to let me know what you think. Beginning with the confirmed matches, we are going to be noticing a lot of high-profile rematches taking place. Starting things off, we of course have the World of Stardom Championship match, complete decisive finish with loser retires special rule between champion Sayaka Kamitani of H.A.T.E and challenger Tam Nakano, now a freelancer. I have talked about this match quite a bit already, but it bears repeating that Sayaka Kamitani and Tam Nakano have managed to break box office records for Stardom on multiple occasions over the last 4 months. It makes sense that Stardom would lean on Saya and Tam one possibly final time to try and break yet another sales record. There's also the IWGP Women's title match between Mayu Iwatani of Stars and Syuri of God's Eye. Not only is this a rematch of their devastating IWGP match from January 2024, but it will also mark the 2-year anniversary of Mayu Iwatani's title reign since All-Star Grand Queendom 2023. The Goddess of Stardom titles will be on the line with Hanan and Iida of Stars, facing their Stars companions Hazuki and Koguma. Two of Stardom's hottest tag teams, Wingori and FWC, in reverse positions compared to their stellar battle at the Conversion last June. Announced very, very recently is the Wonder of Stardom title match between Starlight Kid of Neo Genesis and Kid's eternal foe, Azumi, also of Neo Genesis. One of Stardom's greatest rivalries, and another opportunity for Azumi on a massive stage. She challenged for the IWGP belt at the Tokyo Dome this January, and now makes her first ever white belt challenge against the perfect opponent. This gives us 4 existing title matches in terms of those that are already confirmed for the show. But I think Stardom will need to take things even further. 2023's All-Star Grand Queendom featured 5 title matches, but now it's time to up the ante. We move on to my suggested matches for this card, beginning with a high-speed title match between Mei Seira of Neo Genesis and Suzu Suzuki, also currently of Neo Genesis. At the time of this recording, Stardom has us believing that things are going to be just fine between Mei and Suzu. While I'm not completely convinced about this, I still think this match can take place no matter where the Crazy Star friendship is positioned. Mei Seira could use a high-speed challenger that she hasn't faced before, and Suzu Suzuki has often shown that she is capable of keeping up with Stardom's speedsters. This match will probably not be any more highly anticipated than it is right now, so Stardom should pull the trigger here. Next, we have a match that could be for the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship or could work as simply a special singles match between Ring of Honor's Athena and Momo Watanabe of H.A.T.E. I think Momo deserves a big match considering she was in the main event of last year's All-Star Grand Queendom. She also needs to cash in on the fact that she pinned Athena at the Tokyo Dome this January. Assuming Momo will have recovered from her injury in time, this would also be a gigantic stage for Momo to finally get kicked out of H.A.T.E and turn the freaking corner when it comes to her career trajectory. This is a good point in time to mention that I think Stardom should have tried like hell to get Mercedes Moné on their 2025 card. Maybe Mercedes will show up, but at the moment, I can't find a challenger for her that makes a lot of sense. If you have any ideas, please share those with me in the comments section below. It's time for a tag team match that will turn some heads when 45-year-old wrestling legend Meiko Satomura makes one of the final stops on her retirement tour by paying Stardom one last visit. I have her teaming up with Mika Iwata, also of Sendai Girls, who recently partnered with Meiko on March 23rd. Their opponents? Mika's bitter rival Saori Anou and the returning Natsupoi, both of Cosmic Angels. This is one of the most popular tag teams in all of Stardom, and the combination of these four wrestlers would almost guarantee excitement from bell to bell. This next match could be for the Sendai Girls World title, or merely a special singles match. A feud between Maika of EXV and Chihiro Hashimoto of Sendai Girls has been slowly boiling since at least last November when Hashimoto defeated Maika's teammate Hanako. This match works as a cross-promotional battle of powerhouses, both of whom are usually well protected. Hashimoto participated in 2023's All-Star Grand Queendom and will probably go on to defeat Maika, if this match happens, in the first of a possible 2 or 3 match series. Next, the extremely popular freelancer and former Cosmic Angel Unagi Sayaka breaks all Stardom regulations and makes an assessment of the 2025 Cinderella, Sayaka Kurara of Cosmic Angels. Some have insisted online that Stardom has no plans to utilize Unagi in a Stardom match moving forward, but I beg to differ. Each Unagi cameo so far in Stardom has been joined by Unagi's Bushi Road theme music, which is music she doesn't get to use outside of Stardom, and each entrance has taken place on the venue's entrance ramp. Unagi also always seems to show up after a match involving the Cosmic Angels specifically. If Stardom didn't want to leverage Unagi's star power and connection to this faction for their upcoming shows, why not just have her emerge from the crowd to no theme music and merely enter the ring? No. They recognize Unagi's massive freelancer success, and both Unagi and Stardom seem willing to do business with each other. If there was ever a Stardom show to utilize Unagi in the ring, this is it. Stardom wants their biggest attendance ever, so this show needs to contain matches that could never occur anywhere else. The underdog Kurara is a prime candidate to be assessed by Unagi. The last match I have on my list at this point takes advantage of the fact that God's Eye and H.A.T.E are two of the factions without many people currently signed up for a battle at All-Star Grand Queendom. This is Hina and Tomoka Inaba of God's Eye versus Rina and Azusa Inaba of H.A.T.E. This match can not only work to set up our next Future of Stardom challenger for Hina, but also features the extremely rare combination of 2 sets of sisters fighting each other. If we wait too long to make this match happen, the faction alignments could change and it won't make as much sense. Let's make use of it while we have one Inaba in God's Eye and the other in H.A.T.E, and while we have the twin sisters also fighting for God's Eye and H.A.T.E respectively. What do you think Stardom should add to the All-Star Grand Queendom card this year? How close do you think they can get to their goal of 10,000 ticket sales? And which of the matches provided today do you think is most likely to become a reality? If you found this transmission valuable, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment to let me know what you think. Thanks for listening to Red Belt Radio.